Hello, so good to meet you at this daily motivational meeting. We are reading quotes from World Scripture book to inspire and empower with positive vibe for the day. This book inspired billions of people and will help you to just read these quotes and practice. As we read the book from the beginning, please find all the chapters at our Message to Billion channel. And now we are reading about greatest people in the history. Let's read further about Jesus, the tragedy of Jesus' resurrection. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, killing the prophets and stoning those who are sent to you. How often would I have gathered you children together as a hen gathered her brood under her wings, and you would not. And when he drew near and saw the city, he wept over it, saying, would that even today you knew the things that make for peace, but now they are hid from your eye. For the days shall come upon you when your enemies will cast up a bank about you and surround you and hem you in on our side and dash you to the ground, you and your children within you, and they will not leave one stone upon another in you, because you did not know the time of your visitation. No one of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Here another parable. There was a householder who planted a vineyard and set a hedge around it and dug a wine press in it and built a tower and let it out to tenants and went into another country. When the season of fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the tenants to get his fruit, and the tenants took his servant and beat one, killed another, and stoned another. Again he said other servants, and more than the first, and they did the same to them. Afterwards he said his son to them, saying, they will respect my son. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to themselves, this is the heir. Come, let us kill him and have his inheritance. And they took him and cast him out to the vineyard and killed him. When therefore the owner of vineyard came, what will be due to those tenants? They say to him, he will put those wretched to a miserable death and let out to the vineyard to other tenants who will give him the fruit in their seasons. Further, let's read quotes from the second coming Messiah, Father, Son, and Moon. Today, it is easy to accept Jesus Christ as the Son of God because for nearly 2000 years, Christianity has been glorified him. But if you had believed in the days when Jesus was being pushed around and ridiculed, would you have believed the scribes and priests of those days longed to see the Messiah, yet they did not recognize him? Do you really think that the Jewish people of that era were inferior to Christians today? In fact, we will probably have compounded their mistakes if we had believed in the day of Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus came with the lonely heart of heaven to a people who were collapsing and dying, and taking compassion upon them. He came to them without holding back even his own life. But the people of Israel, who called themselves the chosen people, did as they pleased to the Messiah, whom heaven had sent, and to John the Baptist, whom heaven had prepared. Today, let us know it was not because the people of Israel at that time were inferior to us that they betrayed heaven. No, was it because their desire to live for the sake of heaven was not as great as ours, that they forgot heaven. Let us understand that they had a concept about the Messiah, thinking that the Lord who come would appear as a great man. But because in reality the Messiah who appeared was hungered, pitiful, and unimpressively small, they rejected him. Let us consider our position now. Today, we commonly speak ill of the historical people of Israel and like to criticize how they handled the situation at that time. But please let us understand between the situation now and the situation there is no difference. May we have the mind to admit if we had been alive at the time, we would have done the same as they. After preparing humanity for 4,000 years to receive the Messiah, his death was not in God's original plan. Satan was the one who dragged Jesus to the cross and killed him. The crucifixion was a total loss. Everything was lost: Israel, Judaism, John the Baptist, the 12 disciples who betrayed Jesus. No one remained on the side of Jesus or heaven. There is no Christianity at the place of Jesus' cross. Christianity began on the day of Pentecost. You must know that the cross was the victory of Satan, not the God. God's victory came with the resurrection by the power of the Spirit. So powerful quotes for today. If you have difficulties today watching this video, share this video as we end this billion happy lives subscribers marathon. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become members of this heavenly parents holy community globally. Wish you a great blessed day and see you tomorrow with more powerful quotes. Yours, Coach Nikolai Seval. Bye bye.